can stop them? A strong economy. Don't let your family get murdered. Spend your extra cash today.
Yo, test, hello. Hello.
Hold on, what? I'm trying to find the right... I haven't switched back to my scene. I thought I would have time today to switch back to my old scenes, but I can't. So I'm still on like my messed up setup for this game. I'm gonna talk a little bit up front. I don't have anything important to say. I wanted to talk a little bit because I'm making a new channel point redeem. I wanted to do this partially for today. And well, let me talk about the knives really quick. So for anyone who is relatively new here, I have a collectible system. It's called Knives. It's a long story, but like basically viewers draw knives, you can collect them. Because I transferred to this new scene system, I haven't had time to like transfer the knife system over to these scenes. That's the TLDR. You know what? I think as long as you're here, you get knives anyway. So Actually, you know what? No, you don't. Hold on. I enabled them. You won't get the notification, but if you go to the website, you'll see the knife. Okay, so I re-enabled them. Actually, you weren't getting it. That was actually a bad pattern that I didn't have them enabled. Okay, but we're not here to talk about knives. So I want to make a new channel point reward where you guys can call down like drop pods, and like in the drop pod is like a form of like strategic support. Oh yeah, I guess the knife sounds will still play if you hear them. They'll still, you can still like drop down strategic support, but you can't hear them. Okay, well, now that you can. Hold on. And so I'm trying to get a drop pod sound right now, and here's the challenge. So normally I would share my screen while making, at least like doing some of this channel point work. But the problem is I have Helldivers 2 open. You know, it's, you may or may not know, it's been really hard to get into a queue, into a game. I may have circumvented that through certain means, but that means I can't close the game. Okay, so from the last time we played, does upgrading your subscription, it does, but let me stop you right there. Jarionic, especially you, I'm looking at you directly. I forbid you. Okay, you've already done so much to help the channel. I actually forbid you from upgrading. If you do it, I will go into the system and unupgrade you. This is a threat that I probably shouldn't say. No, I'm saying that in terms of as a joke in Minecraft. I'm gonna go to the system in Minecraft and unupgrade you. But yeah, I mean, you've done a ton. You're on the fucking leaderboard right now, all right? And I think we can get it. You know, I'm not worried about it. If not this month, then next month. Look, like, you know, it's tough out there, you know, for some. And no pressure. Look, I'm gonna be able to eat at the end of the month, and that's plenty. And I can stream. And maybe I can buy a really stupid music toy that I don't need, okay? So if I'm there, you know, just don't do anything silly.
Proud to serve by your side, sir.
I think I would ban you. I think I would ban you out of guilt. That's the trauma. Thank you for gifting us up to Gilklep. Thank you for gifting. If you get 60-40, can you buy some more nuggies? Yeah, here's the thing. I want to be very clear. I don't think, if I get 60-40, I don't think I'd do anything differently. I want to be like super clear on that. Because I think, it makes sense that people will do like incentives. It's like, okay, if I hit this goal, I will do this extra thing. But I can't do anything extra. I'm already extra'd out. So all I can say is I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, which I think is pretty good. I think we got a good thing going. Really, I mean, more dosh is always nice, not gonna lie. But really my goal this year is to turn that dosh into interesting, I'm just running around in this game, hold on. I need to actually work on this. I want to turn dosh into more interesting interactive stuff you guys can do on screen and emotes. So the 60-40 is more about you guys pay, like you guys sub, and a part of that goes to Twitch. And I assume for most of you, you would prefer as much of that possible to go to the streamer. And I'm not trying to make this out to be like I'm doing this for you guys. Like, I'm not trying to say like I'm doing this for you guys or whatever, because like obviously dosh is great. We love dosh. But I feel like this is a situation where it's like a win-win, you know? Like, you feel like you're making more of a contribution. I get more dosh to turn into something silly, right? And it's, I don't know, it seems to make sense. There are some streamers I see who are like, look, I'm gonna go full time if I get 70-30. I'm like, that's fantastic. That's an amazing opportunity for them. That's not what I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to dosh max right now. I'm dosh maxing. This really long, here, hold on, let me show you really quick here. Oh fuck. I need to set up everything. Do I believe in capitalism? The purpose of the system. The purpose of the system is what it does. Most normal pilled. I mean, if I wanted, I think if I wanted to really rev up the engines, right? If I wanted to rev up the engines, I think I could. Okay, if to pump myself up, if I wanted to be, I think evil's the wrong word, but I'm gonna use it. If I truly wanted to be like evil, I know those knobs. Okay, I know those knobs to turn. I can turn those knobs, and men love improv, stand-up comedy, and turning knobs. That's why they're into hardware synthesizers. So trust me, don't worry. I will turn those knobs. Is the purpose of the knob to drain your wallet? Yes, the purpose of the knob is to drain your wallet. Okay. Hold on, I need to get this. So I'm sorry I'm not sharing my screen really quick. And okay, so this really long diatribe here, I actually have, well, hello, whoa, what the fuck? Help, 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 help. What the? Dude, it actually is so annoying how much fucking OBS lags because of this game. It's like actually insane. Like I don't understand. My computer is good. I have so much RAM. Anyway, actual arigatori. Thank you so much for the tier 1. I think I gotta increment the point. Did the point not increment? Come on, increment the point. I will increment that point eventually. Thank you. The number must go up. Oh, Sammy gave me an error. Vert to, oh, I see. Everything is fucking terrible right now. Oh my god, I kind of don't want to make this. I kind of want to leave the. I don't want to leave this game. I don't want to leave this game. But then I can't make my channel point reward. And I really want to make the channel point reward today. I'm in a pickle right now. It's a miracle it's working. Well, I'm a gaming consumer. Okay? I'm a gaming consumer. And I need it to work 100% of the time. Okay, we're back. Hello, greetings. Yeah, I'll use this screen for a bit. Yeah, so I have this button that does this. Oh, where is it? Oh, fuck. The fuck? What the hell? Okay, that's not what I was supposed to do. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I thought it would be funny because the rules are so complicated to just like have this button here that, well, I guess the button's not working. But to have this little button here that like just turns on and off, that I can be like, here, I don't want to explain this whole thing. Just bro, what the fuck? Toggle this on. There we go. There we go. Why do primes not count? Because primes are free. So the reason why they want this to work, yeah, because primes are free. Like, the fact that Prime exists is crazy. It's like still a leftover of the fucking zero interest rate phenomenon. Wait, that's a really fancy way of saying that there was a lot of free money floating around for a long time. So, I don't think primes are going away, but like, obviously, streamers love Prime, but like, it's like, you look at it from the big corpo perspective, it's really tough. You pay $15 a month? What? Is that an EU thing? Yeah, there's localized pricing too, which is like a whole different rabbit hole of stuff. Can you hear this sound? I hope you can. You shouldn't be able to hear it. Okay, I don't think you can. Prime subscription cost money. Oh, yeah, the Amazon. Yeah, but the Amazon, like the Amazon Prime subscription, like is it's supposed to get you fast shipping. Look, I'm not trying to defend a large corporation. I'm just saying, in my mind, there are other things I'm very concerned about. Didn't some South American subs? Yeah, depending where you are in the world, it is cheaper for you to buy sub with US dollars. Like it's all dependent on exchange. You can't remove it because it's baked in, and if they remove it, they break so much stuff. I mean, with software, like, you know, anything's possible. So it can exist or not exist. Sorry, I didn't mean to have this up the whole time. I just thought it'd be kind of funny to have this very long, convoluted explanation. So I want to make a channel point reward today, starting out, and just talk with you guys a little bit. Where you can like call in a drop pod, and then it will. You can call in a drop pod, and then it will like do something funny on the screen. And people who've been watching the stream since we were playing Armored Core, it's pretty much the same concept. But the problem here is like Helldivers as a game like completely lags my computer, and it's not a fun time right now. So like everything I'm doing, it feels like I'm going in slow motion. But I think we can do it. We can do this within like 30 minutes, and this is still like we are we're still doing this. Still in this. Your Prime membership is on thin ice already. You know that, okay, the Prime Video thing is crazy. I don't have any insider info. I just read what people read online. But like Prime Video in itself is already like really, like it's expensive for so many reasons to the business. And it is, to me, it is such a thing that that is such like a, hey, everyone is doing this thing, we should really do this thing, even if it's expensive, because like we'll like it, or like it's entertainment, or like it's stuff. Anyway, and so the ads there, I like all the extra Prime benefits come for me have just been for like just deliver my shit really fast. Like that's it. I guess for most people it's going to be like deliver my shit really fast plus plus like there's some other benefit, but I honest to God don't use anything else. I don't watch Prime Video, I don't do any of that. I guess I had Twitch Prime, so that's unfortunately, that's the unfortunate reality for me. Invincible, I'm not saying that there's not good shows on there, I just don't watch stuff. Like that's a flaw, that's on me. But I totally understand if someone's like, yeah, I don't get anything, I don't buy a lot of stuff from Amazon, I don't get you know, I don't get I don't watch anything, like there's no, yeah, I would agree, there's like not a ton. Dude, the most actual insane thing about fucking the most fucking insane thing about Amp Prime, and this is not the case anymore, but in like 2016, 2017, I forgot the name of the service, but Amazon had a anime specific service. It was supposed to kind of just be like Crunchyroll, but on top of Prime Video, and you had to pay extra, like on top of your Prime membership, to like watch these series. And they included, okay, there might be stuff in here that may not, it got even more confusing because there was shit like on Prime Video and this new anime service. No, it's not High Dive. It's not, it was called like Anime Strike or something. But here were the shows that I was aware of that were on the service between Prime and this at the same time, which was Land of the Lustrous, which was incredible. Made in Abyss, Girls Last Tour, And then I forgot. There was one more that was kind of interesting. That was grimdark a little bit. But yeah, even at the time, and this is like back when, you know, tech was still doing a lot of crazy stuff. People were like, "What the fuck? What?" Eventually, they merged it, so like that made sense. But that was weird. That was a weird time. Good morning. Yeah, sorry to the EU friends who I stream in terrible times. I just stream after work and I get things done. Get things done in the evening, but I am trying. I'm trying my best. Okay, I'm trying to make a channel point reward right now, and it's a struggle. Was Steins Gate on Prime? I don't think it was. Dude, the crazy thing for me is I wasn't a big Netflix guy before, but in my mind, like Netflix is kind of a meme now. I think the last thing I watched was Squid Game. Let's see, hold on. Sorry, I'm looking for this image asset. I promise I'm not just stalling. Okay. See, here, the drop pod, I'm doing it. I'm doing the drop pod thing. HBO Max for the content, I think is actually great. I like Curb Your Enthusiasm. I like Amity Strike. Yes. I haven't seen the new Nathan Fielder show, The Curse. I need to watch it, but the rehearsal was like, I was like, yeah, fucking HBO Max is godlike. It has Successions. Okay, this is terrible. I love the show. I'm like 2.5 seasons in. But I really like, I just know the rest of Succession is good. I just know it is. Like, I just need to get into it. Ever watched anything with Safdie Brothers? I don't think I have. Did they make Uncut Gems? I watched that in Jams' server. Love that show. Can't wait to watch. Succession really is that show. Succession really is that show. It's a good show. Honestly, I think Succession would vibe with a lot of Twitch viewers and streamers. It just has, it's not that like it's about like really rich people. I mean, it is about really rich people, but it has the same humor as chat, I think. I think it has the Twitch chat humor. You know someone who named his son Kendall because he was such a huge Succession fan. Holy shit. Oh my god, that is actually insane. The Curse is like a Safdie film with Nathan Fielder if Nathan was a real person. That's crazy. Hello first time chatters, welcome. I'm making a channel point reward right now, and then we are going to game. But this is the only time I can redeem sometimes. So I want to make this drop pod when you use a channel point, like drop from the sky, and then like open up a support module. Also, I have this really long explanation for Partner Plus, which you know you don't have, no pressure, but like that's just I've never done a sub goal before, and I still maintain I'm not doing a sub goal. This is a Partner Plus goal. This is insane that this like the system is so is confusing. So I understand. Okay, so how am I gonna do this drop pod? Is it straight down? It has, at first I was thinking it was not straight down, but I think it's straight down. And here, let me add a filter to it. He didn't get why it was weird and funny, he just liked it. That's amazing. That is such a Kendall reason to name your kid Kendall. That is that is so Kendall coded, so. Okay, so this is a really cool filter that adds motion blur to images. Look at that. See, so it looks like when it falls from the sky, it's gonna be like boom. Oh, that looks so good. I am Elvis boy. I'm just saying, okay, this is why I think Succession is such a great show. All of them would be incredible streamers. Like that entire family would just be like they would be such good streamers. That's all I'll say. I think it's just their characters are just really funny. Connor would be the best streamer. Connor, if there was another season of Succession, it would be about Connor becoming a streamer. They have something extra wrong with them? No, they just have brain rot. Okay. I want a move source. Help pod down. Every streamer has to be crazy. Every streamer is a little crazy. Actually, this one, hold on. I'm making a filter that's help pod up. I will do a stream in the future. I'm hoping I will do it where I will explain the TTS system, but this stream might not be that stream. Oh, fuck. Oh, you know, it's funnier if it's bigger. I think it's funny if it's like gigantic like this. My computer is lagging a lot though, which is annoying, but at least it's not unusable.
The Democracy Officer's personal sauna is off limits to crew.
A random image and it goes so fast. It needs to go straight down, so I need to make sure it's on the same x-axis. Okay, so this one I want it to go back up at like really quickly. So like that's okay. And then I want to add one more thing here that will shake the screen. So let me add a move source again. Perfect, and this already is on the game capture. I want to get this transform here, like that. Take. Yeah, it sucks that you can't see my screen, but I really want to. No, this is a good way to kill. Next move, games. You would also see how many filters I have going. Way too many. So then that works. So then let's. Maybe he needs to like that. Okay.
And now, another helpful tip from General Brash.
Young bucks always think they're invincible. And while they are mostly right, the fact of the matter is that hell divers with broken arms cannot aim. Hell divers with broken legs cannot run. And hell divers with serious injuries to their vital organs.
Yes, yes. This is what I want. So this is how it's gonna look. This next move will go on here. There, see? It's doing the drop. Doing the drop thing. Are you getting it? It's fast? I can make it slower. It's too fast. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Oh, you're getting it? Yeah. You couldn't tell what it was? Now it makes it poop. It looks like it's pooping. Like I'm changing the easing functions. Really slow? No. Like 1000 V. Too much delay until the screen shakes. That might be a function of... Oh, you know what it is? Okay. No, really slow? No. No, that's not what I'm going for. I appreciate the tip, but make it bigger over time. I could make it bigger over time. Let me there's scale here. The bounds. I don't know if I can make it over time. It's a drop pod. I mean, I think I can turn off the blur a bit more because like it's hard to see, right? Small and big. And fuck, that's a good idea. God damn it, that's such a good idea. Oh my god. Okay, that's such a good idea. Like, okay, I see what you're saying. So. It comes in this. That's originally how I thought about it, but fuck, that's a good idea. Okay, hold on. Transform. It's actually really annoying that I have to like manually put in the rotation sometimes. Okay, OBS is slow. Okay, nope. 5. Let's go. Okay, -45, let's go. Get yes, like this. Like this. Like this, okay. It transfers away. And then it goes like that. Oh my god, this is so painful to do with the Helldivers lag actually. But it's gonna be worth it. Oh, that's actually sick! That's actually sick! And I think he has to go even, at this point it can go fast. Like that can go fast. Like it's hard to see what it is, but I think it's funnier. Maybe if it's smaller. So the size increases more drastic. Easing cubic. There's like borders here that's kind of obfuscating how it looks. Okay. I actually do think we gotta make it blurrier. I could blur it over time, but that's gonna be a. I'm already losing my mind with how laggy this whole screen is. There should be crashing sound. Oh yeah, that's why I was preparing in the starting soon screen. But then now it's kind of hard to see. Maybe just ease in. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, just ease in is key. This is just a juicy GDC game design talk. Yeah, but you don't have to pay like $900 to see it. Okay, and you're on the screen shake. Whoever said, yeah, it should be more. It should be more. Yeah, in like this. I don't know. Maybe maybe like this. Yeah, like this feels better. It's gonna be better with the sound. Okay, it is gonna be better with the sound. It will be better with the sound. And let me get the I need to convert my sound to OG. But welcome all gamers. Welcome. We're making a channel point redeem right now. And it's a little laggy. Tiny bit laggy, but but I believe in this silly idea. It looks fine to you. It is laggy on my computer, but that's good to know.
For now?
And welcome followers. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, the clip I posted yesterday, I just did it because I was like, I just should post a clip. I did not expect it to do as good as the first one. You got a Twitch sub. Oh, it doesn't look laggy. Yeah, you didn't. It doesn't look laggy if you subscribe. That's not true. False average. What am I doing? Oh, we're here. I should be sponsored. Congrats. Yeah, it's you know what? Here's my mind. Here's my thinking. I was like, I do a bad job at like marking when you know what? I'm gonna make a marker button on the screen. I like mark this on the screen. Hold on.
I'm your host, Coretta Kelly.
At
Today,
Big's marker.
was bolstered by the arrival of the Helldivers, marking the start of Operation Valiant Enclosure. According to
Work.
the Ministry of Defense, the Terminids will be safely quarantined once more.
Why is not making a not giving me a command? Hold on.
Breaking news. We've just received what appears to be the first confirmed
Okay, so that works, but this one
threat.
fun.
We're receiving word now that the president has released a statement saying
Button execute.
it is
Not making okay. Which marker?
to this unprovoked incursion against democracy.
Date marker.
Helldivers
Login
are
description.
as we speak to strike a number of automaton military installations. These invaders will soon discover.
Is it making markers? I have no feedback if this is making a marker like automatically for me. Okay, whatever.
This will be
I will just run. Anyway, like sometimes with clips and VODs, I just go in and I just pick random things that I think are interesting and I'm like, okay, this is it. Yeah, Twitter loves bug Tinder. And I wouldn't say I was phoning it in, but maybe I was FaceTiming it in, texting it in a little bit. But I thought we had something interesting going on and I was very surprised in a good way. So I was just like, I just need to remember to be consistent. That's all that matters, I guess, is the consistent. Seen a lot of clips shared by mutuals. People love the Helmut Cam. Thank you. Yeah, the other thing that I realized too is I say this a lot is I am really bad at doing the same idea again. Like I'll do one idea and I'll stop and then I'll do something else, which is good for trying a lot of new things, but it's bad when I do something that people really like and then it's like, well, I just don't do it. Sorry. I'm on a new thing. But we're slot maxing, baby. It's 2024, feeding the algorithm, make the beast full. The captions are gonna be flying at you 1 word a second. Your brain will be melted. Yeah, it's Wag Me, baby. Push out more than one idea. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, I mean, at this point in time, I really, I'm trying to find the HellPod sound effect. Can you hear this? Cool. Cool. Okay, so then I want to filter, change visibility. Filter, change visibility. I was saying something, you know. Oh yeah, I feel lucky that I can just kind of do what I think is interesting and other people find it interesting. That's always really nice. That's good. That's a blessing. HellPod down. Okay. Let's see if this.
If you see such a group, democratize.
The stream will drop frames for a bit, for sure. Can I flip the audio channel? It's in mono. No, it's not mono. It's in stereo. Fuck, I think I have to redo it. I have to redo the sound. Oh, it should be on the left. Yeah, you're right. It should be on the sound. It should be on the left. Oh my god, that's actually good. Yeah. It should be in stereo and it should actually only come in on one ear. The chat overlays dropping frames. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It is a pretty crazy. If it's the chat overlay that's making shit lag, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna turn it off for a little bit. I'm gonna turn it off for a bit. Okay, we're so close, but I have to redo this sound, which is the worst part of all this. No, it's still laggy. The chat can be back here. It's not that. It's not that. It's still laggy. Yeah, I can't escape you. Okay. How many of you guys have been watching Mordecai's stream lately? The re-debut. For those of you who don't know, he's a streamer I featured on my account lately. I'm gonna turn this to mono, actually. I think it would be cool if it was like left to right, but I'm gonna do it mono. Just he actually has some, like, he hasn't showed off everything yet, and he showed off some more stuff today. He has a really crazy raid game. Like his whole scene turns into like a beat 'em up platformer when he gets raided, and then he can control his character and like fight enemies. It's crazy. I think that's like the future. Okay, so this one is in mono. This one's mono. Okay, and now I'm gonna upload it again. Can't give you the power to beat you up. There are a lot of people working on like game engines, and I mean Jam's Virtual in the chat too, and Blurbs in the chat. They're integrating game engines with streaming, which is very cool. It's like, I think if I were to put on my stream historian hat, it's been done before, but like combination with VTubing and stuff is really crazy. Actually, that's like the actual next level shit. But people have been making like Unity overlays for a while. It just, you know, game development on Twitch wasn't as popular, but now it's getting crazy. It's only been scratched. Yeah, you know what? I would go as far to say it hasn't been scratched at all. I think we're still doing baby shit. I think we're still doing like the how would we even say it? Like we haven't even, when the guitar was like introduced to popular music, like no one distorted the sound of a guitar until way later. Like we haven't distorted the sound of the guitar yet. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Could be wrong though. Okay, so this needs to go faster. Can't wait for a AAA overlay. I can't wait for streaming overlays to have the exact same issues as AAA studios. That's the... Oh, that's fucking perfect! The slight roundness to add the spice. You know, that was that I felt like that was a critical detail. I feel like this is a critical detail. Kumiko's a AAA VTuber. That's kind of true, yeah. Like I would consider people with like really high like XNs, that's like a 10K motion capture suit, to be like AAA VTubing. I think the thing that excites me about the game development side of it is, I think unfortunately it is complex, like you have to learn game development and engines to do it. But what someone like Doig Swift is doing, DOIGSWIFT, definitely check them out, is that they actually are not going the full body tracking thing. Like their characters, and same with Mordecai, their characters are controlled with controllers. So like they look like animated game characters walking around, it's just their face is synced with their, you know, their actual face. I think that's super interesting. Like that limitation, I think is gonna breed so much creativity. Because with motion tracking, like I think it's excellent, I think it's awesome. Like someone from like Code Miko has been working on that forever and is like really innovative in that space. But that is like one lever that you pull that's just like more cache and more feature creep, which we need, but like that's very like AAA, right? Like that pushes the envelope in one way, right? Versus like it's really interesting to see what people do with constraints in the other way. So like everyone's kind of pushing their boundary in their own little space. And I think it's really good to know that, you know, for a while, even I thought like with VTubing, it's just like you just throw more money at it and it gets more interesting. But I've definitely found that that's not the case, which is good. I mean, it's currently a situation where you can throw more money at it or you don't need to. So it's like, it's a win-win. Twitch will capture controller input from chatters. Can you make an app for that though? You can capture controller input from I need to share this app with you. I don't know if I shared it with you. I was able to capture controller input from every chatter. No. I was able to send controller inputs to every chatter, but it was only on certain browsers. I'm pretty sure you could capture controller input because it's just the signal goes a different way. I don't know how you would scale it to tens of thousands of people, but like it worked with 50. Set profiles for your matches on Buckton. No. Okay, so now that this works, I wanted to randomly do something. Make a server where every viewer connects. Yeah, like an MMO, a little bit. What would it let you do if you let you get inputs from every controller? You know, getting an input from every controller is just a multiplayer game. This is what I think is interesting. If you as the streamer can send input to every controller. And so the way I used it was I would send a rumble to everyone with a controller. So I guess it was kind of like a safe for work, simple love sense. Because like every time, yeah, basically I would type something in chat and everyone's controller would buzz. But the problem was that it didn't work on Firefox. It only worked on Chrome and Edge. And like a lot of people who were watching me, and it doesn't, and you can't do it with your phone. So I tried to get people's phones to vibrate if they were watching me, but that's like a whole different set of issues. So that's like the problem. I guess if Crazy Kitty gets in here, they probably would know how, but maybe you could do it through Godot or something, or Unity. Yeah, exactly. Just like a really lightweight app to do that. But it still would not work on phones. That's the problem. Is like getting it to work on the phone would be
Until they give up their secrets.
would be perfect.
Don't just
Yeah, I think like doing making your stream like basically a multiplayer game is doable. I'm more like I want to affect everyone's living situation, I guess. Like the idea that a lot of people can affect the streamer, like that is doable, right? Like that stuff is still not fully explored, but like that is possible. But me being able to send like a signal to your home, that I think is like less, like that comes with way more issues, but I think is also way more unexplored. I don't want to kill you, no. I just want to say like when I was playing Resident Evil 4 and every time I like shot a zombie in the head, I would like make everyone's controller vibrate. Or we watched those Roblox car accident videos, and then every time they like got in a car accident, I made their controllers vibrate. People are not willing to download EXEs. So Blurbs, you can actually do that with there is a JavaScript library supported in Chrome and Edge. I think it's a native library. But the problem is like it doesn't work for everybody. So like you have some viewers who are like, it's not working for me, and you just don't know why. You know, it's like a client thing. It doesn't work with Firefox, I think. You can never get that to work even on Edge. Oh yeah, see, there's that too. Like it worked for me on Edge and it didn't for anyone else. But yeah, but I'm not a software engineer. I'm just saying shit. I'm a type stuff in a chat GPT and have it tell me what to do. What does the library do? What can it hook to? I don't know if I'm misrepresenting it, but it basically is native to all browsers, it seems. And it's just the game controller library. Like it lets you just do basic buttons, movement, and vibration. So like the vibration part of the library was what I was looking into. And yeah, what Jams is saying is true. Like it can be finicky, but like it worked for maybe 60 to 70% of my viewers who had Chrome. So what I would do is like I had like a node server that I would send a WebSocket event to that would tell the client to like trigger the vibration. Yeah. Dude, run with that. Yeah, I mean, you got the brains for it. Like it was hard for me. I think the other interesting thing that I didn't solve for, but ChatGPT helped me solve for, was the delay. So I had like a pulsing dot on the screen that I made people sync the controller to, and then the delay would sync the controller and the screen, and then like that was interesting, I think, too. But the hardest part is doing it through the browser. You can straight up host Unity games. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I mean, no, I knew that. Excuse me, but doing controller vibration through that's clever. That's really clever. Okay, so now that this works, what should the drop pod deploy? Okay, I wanted to like presence. A peepo? A fresh clone? Here's my thought, which is like, you make the pod come down, and this is what I did for Armored Core, which is like it would change the screen. So it's like I'm calling in a rainbow pod, and then it would just do this. A bat to the bone skeleton. Yeah, there was one thing we did with Armored Core where it's like we're installing the Australia module, and then I would just like turn the screen upside down for like 5 seconds. Unity browser, that's interesting. I never thought about that, but I'm not I wasn't deep into the game dev world. That's really clever. Deploying a peepo who's a random chatter that's been chatting recently is now deployed. Fuck, that's a good idea. God. Oh, don't make me actually do it. That's so complicated. The thing is, I could only do one at a time. It can only do one at a time. Do it. Okay, fuck. I'm trying to think how it would work with HQ. That's the problem. I'm trying to think how it would work with HQ, because like the way that the TTS queues would be really hard. They die after a while. Need coding help? You know, I actually want to redo my entire TTS system outside of Sammy. I'm not going to be like, I'm announcing a new thing, but I have an ambition to redo this TTS system. So I'm not reliant on... Sammy's great, but like the TTS system's getting way too complicated, and like I have... Basically, there's like a small app idea with that. But I need to learn Godot first. Then one of the HQ peepos. Oh my god. The problem with the TTS system is like it's not as modular as I want it to be. Raid Dug for his TTS system. Isn't Dug's system though? Correct me if I'm wrong, because this is a sin. This is a streamer sin. I haven't seen as much Dug as I probably should, as someone who's like into this stuff. As someone who's like really deeply in this stuff, I'm like familiar with most, I think the seminal works, but I'm not familiar with like the deep lore. Isn't it? But from what I can tell, his system is not an aggregate of Twitch chat, right? It's like individual chatters, which is interesting like in a different way, but like on this stream, the complication is multiple chatters. That's like the issue, and like the way I handle queuing multiple chatters at a time kind of fucks it up for like everything else, unfortunately. I really need to hold on. I need to take a minute to think about how if I could do the peepo right now. Peepo pops up. It would have to tie to the person's username, which is easy. It would have to read off every single chat message this user said, which is also easy. That's also not hard, but then the easiest thing to do would be to turn off HQ. Like, no, what I would do is I'd make a completely new TTS thing. And like, I would just completely mute HQ. But like... Well, I wouldn't need to completely mute HQ, actually. I could have them all talk at once. I could have them all talk at once, but that would be more complicated. The simplest thing would be to pause HQ. You could switch to HQ once in a while. . once they die. That's a good solution too.
And now, another helpful tip from General Bragg.
Trying to think. It's just the way the queuing system works. Like, these aren't bad ideas. It's just like technically doing it. And I'm not saying my system's perfect. It's like the reason for this is my system is so shit that it makes it hard to do any of this right now.
Enemies that are more heavily armored require you to be more heavily armed.
Whichever way is easiest.
That's the stuff.
Okay, here's what I'm actually thinking. Here's what I'm. Oh, don't do it. Okay, that's cool. Here's what I'm actually thinking. Here's what I'm actually thinking. Let's return to the fundamentals. Okay, what are we trying to do here? We're trying to content slot max, okay? And so what if today I do the simple version, which is like you just like do different effects, but then bring it to tomorrow, 2 days of drop pod content, huh? 2 days of drop pod content, and here's a little content brain rot tip that I've noticed personally. For me, this is what I've noticed. And that clip will drop closer to Friday, where for some reason on Friday things go extra buck wild on Twitter. I think it's because people are like off work and like they're done and people are just online more. But I've just noticed, like, for the most part, like Friday is just insane. So there's that as well. It's doable. I think when I stop the stream and I like lay down, it's all gonna come to me and it's gonna work. And on Thursday I can make it like a TTS stream because people on Twitter keep asking me how I do the TTS, and I'm like, okay, come to the stream. You can watch. People will be happy to drop. Exactly, dude. Yeah, of course, DM me, of course. And here's the even juicier hack. Here's the juicier hack, okay? Twitter's good. Here's the juicier hack. You stream in software and development, and then if you are above a certain viewership, you're like one of the first 2 streamlines. Like you're one of the first like 8 channels on there. Boom. Boom. Wag me 2024. You guys can think you can do better. It's not that people think you can do it better. It's that like there are so many answers to like how the TTS system works. Like first of all, getting it to like read every chat message, that's easy. That's like an easy thing I can tell people how to do. You set up either Sammy or StreamerBot and just like trigger a TTS for every single chat message, right? And then the second one is a little easier, which is how do you trigger a different voice per user? That's also a little easier. You just like group the user depending on their user ID or the first letter in their name, like any kind of random categorization you want. That's how you can group different people into different voices. That's what I do. The last thing that's complicated is assigning it to a peepo. So like how it works in OBS for me is I have 3 different peepo scenes and all the peepos listen to the same audio source, right? So all peepos will animate when they hear a TTS happen, but I don't want all 3 peepos talking. I want only 1 peepo talking. So I have like kind of a fucked up jank system that basically says to 2 peepos, do not open your mouths. For the love of God, do not open your mouths while this 1 peepo talks. And so I have like 2 or 3 asset layers. I have like 2 or 3 asset layers that are like hiding and showing like basically there's one asset layer that will animate and that will always be hidden unless the peepo is talking. And then like there's a peepo that just is looking straight forward for most of the time. Yeah, I basically cast silence on them pretty much. And it's like an elaborate, like fucked up, right? Radinkins, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you. And I'm sorry, I haven't replied to people on Twitter about the TTS thing because it's You just heard it from, it's fucking complicated. I can't give a good answer. It's just not a good answer. It's like not a satisfactory answer. So I probably will write something like that tomorrow. And then when I stream the Peepo TTS work tomorrow, I'll tell people to stop by the stream and ask questions. And then like, I'll probably sit down and actually like think about how to actually explain it and then work on an app for it. That will just make it easier for everybody, I think. Or I could ask the guy who does the fucking Discord reactive stuff on Fugi. Just be like, can you just make this? Can you just do this for me, please? Do me a hard solid and just like code this so everyone can use it. Thank you. Yeah, it's a gamer hack for sure. But it is such a specific way to do it. Like, I think it would be slightly easier if... No. Actually, the hard part is not assigning the different voice to each user. It's actually making sure the other Peepos are quiet. It's making sure that all 3 Peepos are on screen, but only the proper one is talking. That is actually the challenge that I've found. Everything else is like more or less straightforward. There were some hacks I had to do with Sammy recently. Not hacks, but like there was some really ugly code I had to write for Sammy recently where I had to check if TTS was playing and like delay it slightly because like for some reason TTS started playing over each other. It was really weird. It was very strange. So like that was annoying and that really made me think like, okay, this program isn't doing exactly what I think it's doing. Like there's some weird funny stuff behind the scenes and that can't last right now. Okay, so here are the 3 modules I'll do. Okay, so the Australia I love the Australia module. The hacked module and the Comcast oh, okay, the Comcast module and it's pixelated. Maybe there's another funny module. Can you increase the delay? Oh, you know what? I misspoke. It's not the TTS the delays, but sometimes one Peepo would start animating and when the other people was talking. So imagine if Pilot 1 started talking, but midway through their sentence, Pilot 2 would start talking and Pilot 1 would stop talking. But they're using the same voice, right? Like that doesn't make any sense at all. So I have basically the way it works is the TTS starts talking and it says, hey, animate this one Peepo, tell these other 2 people to shut up. But if it kind of has to like, if for some reason it says, oh, hey, the TTS is over, so like these other Peepos can like keep talking, it like fucks up which Peepo should actually be talking, and it's obviously a mistake. And people have pointed it out before. They're like, why does Pilot 3 sound different from the first time I did it? And it's like, oh shit, like. Pilot 3 did not die. Can you make a queue? I did make a queue. That's the problem is like it is a queue and it's like look, it's a I'll just be real. It is like a C- computer science implementation, like C- like C- freshman university computer science project implementation of the queue. Okay, like I'm you are all saying the correct things in the chat. What I am trying to communicate to you is that I'm stupid. Like I made the bad code, so I just need to make it the good code. And another part of it is like I'm not saying I'm pushing Sammy to its limits, but you know, I am making it a bit more complicated than I think most people are using Sammy, right? So it's not Sammy's fault. It's just like I have to figure out how Sammy like treats each button and things in the queue and shit like that. Oh, you think I'm pushing limits? Thank you. I mean, you know, You know, Sammy is Scratch for Screamers. Oh god, Scratch. It is though. I like Sammy because it looks like tax software. Okay, sorry. So fisheye. So okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. So this comes down. Randomize. I'm gonna pick a random number between between 1 and 4. Would be good. I don't know how it works, but thank you for the suggestion. I'll look into it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a random drop, and do filters. Case. If. No. Actually, if statements. Case. Value random drop. Filter. Ability. Name. Visible. So hold on. How fast does this drop in? $700 milliseconds. After 800 milliseconds. Huh, okay, so that didn't work. Oh.
The word of your democracy officer is law. Laws must not be broken.
Okay, how do you spell stratagem? STRATEGEM. XJunon, thank you. I think that counts. Thank you for the tier 1. Oh, yeah, we're making stratagem. Yeah, we're making channel redeem right now. And show filter. Oh wait, change visibility. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of a boring VOD for people, so I apologize to them, but this content. 900. Side. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh. Okay, and then here I want it to go. No, fuck. What's bug Tinder? It's a psyop from the bugs to get human.
And now, another helpful tip from General Bragg.
To get human intel on the human resistance. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you know what? Okay, activating, and then this should be delayed even more. Oh.
Cannot penetrate.
This one.
Brad, or die trying.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Hold on. We'll go on, let's say 4. Actually, maybe 10 seconds. 7 seconds, maybe. And actually, this should be... Okay, and then I'm gonna change this to like a better font. Sorry, I'm in the funny channel point zone right now. Like, what do you guys think about this? What do you think about that? Perfect? Thank you. I think it's perfect too. They're gonna be different effects. They're gonna be different effects. So what we're doing, if you're just joining us, what we're doing is I'm making a channel point reward that you can call down different drop pods, and each pod will like add a new effect to the stream for a little bit. And so we're gonna do a people one later, but for now it's I think like this. Yes, and you know what? It's gotta be blinking. And I know how to make it blink. Such potential. Oh, thank you. Like this. Actually in the middle like this. And you know, it maybe should be your font, and the alignment needs to be center. Red? Yeah, let me try that. It looks like McDonald's if it's red. It looks a little bit like Tower Records, you know. I know where you're coming from. My brain isn't like in the right UI space right now. Yeah, I think we might have to keep it black. But I know what you're getting at. Okay. And actually I realize this should be 4 seconds and a little too long, maybe 3 seconds. Blue with white text like VCR. It is a VCR font, so that's not a bad idea. I think the yellow matches with the Helldivers. So this is what I'm thinking. The yellow matches with the Helldivers theme. You guys feel that? Like, because Helldivers are accented yellow. Strat codes chat. Someone in the chat yesterday, friend of the show, Drew, gave that suggestion yesterday. A little much for now, but I think it's that is correct actually. Okay. So now I can do but for now, we're gonna keep it a little simple. Because otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. We'll get to gaming soon. I just felt a little like channel points creative. And let that flow. So there's the Comcast one, there's the Australia one, there's the virus scan. And you know what? I am recycling this bit, but we need to recycle our content more, okay? We're in a content global warming crisis, and we all need to do our part to reuse, reduce, and recycle content. Okay, so the virus scan hacked. There was one more. I don't remember this last stratagem. Who drew the virus icon? I forgot. It's not. I didn't save it over, so that's the problem. Reduce content graduation. You know, I got a bone to pick with all these VTubers who are graduating. All right. I don't think they passed any sort of exam or got the same amount of credits that we had to get to graduate. Okay. I want to talk to the VTuber College Board. Some of these VTubers, you know, might need to be. Oh, fisheye. I'm kind of scared making a funny, even a joke about that, because people get really riled up. So you know what? I'm gonna chill. Definitely, yeah, they're definitely not getting a degree. Keep going. No. Duplicate case statements. Uh-oh. Okay. So 1 through, okay, random 1 through 4. Yes. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Yes. Is this law? Yes. Fuck yeah. Wait. No, wait, it's not turning off. Oh shit, it's not turning off. Okay, hold on. I wish I could read out a TTS, but it's gonna anything that uses the TTS system is gonna conflict with each other. So hold on. Fisheye, and then it should make. Okay, hold on. This is just Okay. We done? Yes. Everything's very laggy for some reason. Okay. Yes. Reduce the audio for the bit. Oh, the Comcast one? Guys, I know that's the correct choice, but can I do it really quickly? Let's see. I would have to change something on my mic. You know what? I'll do it tomorrow. I'm gonna really I'll let you guys go wild on how long the stratagems are. This is about 8 seconds. More than 8 seconds, like. I'll do 20 seconds. 12 seconds seems correct. That seems. We'll experiment. Okay, so now I have to make the channel point reward, and then hold on, I'm gonna make the reward. I'm gonna make it like 10,000 points, or like 1,000,000 points, so you guys can't spam it right now. And also, it will have a cooldown. It will have a stratagem cooldown. You want to spam it? Can you? Is that? I guess. Don't forget the nugget delivery. I guess I could make it so you could like spam it. Okay, maybe for. Just for tonight. Oh, cooldown. Well, I'll give it a minute cooldown, but tomorrow you're responsible. Okay,
That's Liberty's latest. I'm Hereditary.
load stratagem. So let's see what happens if I do. Perfect! Oh, it's working, it's working. Okay, no, I have to queue it now. So settings, allow queue. I'm gonna number, add trigger. You know what? This, or I'll put. Okay. Okay, I am enabling the stratagem for it's gonna be cheap because there's a cooldown. Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh my god, immediately. Okay. That should have to do down, down, right. Yeah. We were talking about that earlier. Okay, so if you anytime someone subs and actually I'll say this. Well, okay. I do it. Fuck. Gotta think about this. Hold on. Hello? Did my OBS just freeze? Am I still here? Oh my god. My entire just froze.
The bugs are attempting to convert our worlds into swarming hives of fascism. Will you let them? Or will you join the fight?
Sorry, everything's being very slow right now. No. You're supposed to use the channel point. Everything's being very, very slow for some reason. Sorry. I don't know. I'm getting kind of afraid. But the stream's coming through okay, right? Oh my god. Test. Test. Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry, my computer is going really slow right now. I have no idea why. Holy shit. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. No, I'm not yelling at the chat. I'm yelling at my computer right now. What is happening? Holy fuck. It's this game, man. It actually is this game. Or my, I don't know if it's my computer. Like, maybe I need a better graphics card with like more dedicated VRAM, but like, come on. Dude, I can barely move. No, this is frustrating. We just got this thing up. All my windows just minimized and I can't see anything. Like I can't, like my computer's still working, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if it's like Helldivers is a memory leak? Wait, CapCut is open for some reason? I mean, that shouldn't...
Unloading round after round into the bodies of your enemies. Oh yeah, that's good. But if you get carried away, your shooting days are over.
My mouse is so slow. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me like a few minutes to fucking solve this. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you know what I can do? Control-Alt-Delete. I don't want to quit Helldivers. Task Manager. I can't see chat. I can't see anything. I'm gonna close Photoshop. No, it's not taking up anything. It's... Helldiver's not taking up anything. I can't see chat. I can't see OBS. Like, this is kind of... Oh wait, might have been Photoshop. Oh, am I back? Hello? My computer's completely frozen.